You have a long torso.
Huh?
Okay. Let's put these things like this. Yep. This is how it goes, man.
What?
Just do it right.
Okay.
Do it right. Welcome everybody to the Aaron Michael King podcast with your host, your boy, Aaron Michael King. I have with me today Jeff Jordan.
Sure.
Coming from,
Appreciate that.
where are you
round of
from?
Applause. Sepulpa.
Sepulpa.
God's country.
God's country?
Yeah, God's country.
That's legit. What Sepulpa is known for, like, what's their school mascot?
We're the Chieftains.
The Chieftains.
Go Big Blue.
How are they different from Chiefs, like regular Chiefs?
I mean, we say Chiefs too.
The Chiefs. So the Chiefs and or Chieftains. I'm not gonna talk about Sepulpians. I actually had some good family friends from Sepulpa.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, we're good people. It's God's country.
They are. I should call them. I'm probably not gonna call them. I haven't spoken to you.
Yeah, actually, I have some the same from Sepulpa. Haven't spoken in years. But
I feel like that's just exactly like how us millennials just work. We just say, "Oh yeah, no, we should totally hang out,"
right.
and then
not follow through.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's what Facebook is for.
Exactly.
I know exactly what you're doing. Nothing.
Exactly. I think that's why no one goes to reunions anymore either. Facebook.
That's real.
You know, I mean, ours got canceled. Yours got canceled.
I mean, I've just never been interested in going to mine.
I guess, yeah.
Like I graduated in 2003. That's a long time ago. So that would be what? That's 15. Oh, that's 15 years ago.
I was 07, so I was a freshman in your senior year.
I've lived long enough to go to school. another full. What is it? Yeah, 15. That's freshman.
You probably would have picked on me and bullied me and stuff.
I was such a loser in high school, man. I was the biggest loser. You don't even know. It took hard work and dedication to get this cool.
Man, it paid off.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so one of the things I wanted to talk about definitely with you, Jeff, is the truth being black and white. Do you think that's a thing? Is there any gray area?
No. I mean, I think that no, is that true or is that false? You know, is that question you asked me? There's a truth to the answer. There's a false to it.
You're blowing my mind right now, Jeff.
I mean, I know the whole perception thing and things could change for the way I feel, but I mean, what's the definition of truth? And it's breaking down. This is a table, just like you said last week. This is a rock.
About the slush and the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was definitely. Audrey was talking about, everyone has, different perceptions and things like that. And you could say, oh, well, I love this person. And, that's, only that person who says that is going to know. But I would even take it one step further. It's do you, are you, you could say that you love that person. And that could be your opinion. But do you, because I've seen, many a person say, oh, I love this person. Do you really though? Sam, because I've seen the way you treat, Stacy. You know what I mean? And they could think that they do, but I think we, as a collective, most people would say if you hit your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, you're not really loving your girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
either that or she just made a really bad sandwich. Sorry, that was bad.
It's 2018.
Yeah, I can't be saying that.
We'll edit that part out, maybe.
Yeah, Renata, I didn't mean it.
Make them sandwiches grow up. No, because there are people who definitely tell themselves lies. I mean, I've done it to myself. Most definitely. I'm trying to think of one that I would actually want to put out there in live podcastville. Why do we even do that? Why do we even tell ourselves lies? I mean, is it just to... I mean, I would probably say it's just, because we want to feel good. I think that's...
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism, for sure. Mm-hmm. It's hard to look at the truth sometimes, especially if it's negative about yourself and, you want to beef yourself up. We all have these egos we have to feed. and the ego, the id, whatever, like that. I think that's where it all comes from. And the masks we put on, there's all sorts of defense mechanisms that I'm sure you're aware of, but those are all ways that we lie to ourselves, you know?
Mm-hmm. I'll ask this question too. What about, you know how some people say, fake it till you make it? So like in sales.
Heard that a couple times.
I remember I was an insurance salesman way back. Like, I mean, I'm old. So
West Coast days.
That was actually before
What?
I left. Because, yeah, man.
What?
Like I had a life before I moved to California.
Dang.
It's insane. I used to sell life insurance, life and disability insurance, door to door in rural Oklahoma.
My sister and dad are in the insurance game, so I get it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Had a couple guns, pointed at my face. No big deal.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? I lived a gangster life. But no, okay. So like in the insurance world, like I was like 20, 21. You know what I mean? Could barely drink, and I'm selling insurance door to door. I'm scared. And, the lead salesman, they always say, oh, just fake it till you make it. Just act like you're going to get the sale. You know what I mean? Like, is that like, act like you're going to get the sale. But I didn't know if I was going to get the sale. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, is that a form of lying?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, it makes me think that confidence portrays truth, but does it always back it up? I mean, you go in and act like you own the place and you might get away with it. And the same thing that you said about yourself. If you're lying to yourself, you're instilling some false sense of confidence. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's enough and that's why you fake to make. I mean, it's faking it, but you made it because you even made yourself believe it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, spoiler alert, it never worked. I quit that job so fast. It was not working. I'm probably a way better seller now, but the reason why, and I'm just realizing this like as we speak, is probably because I accepted the truth that I didn't know if I was gonna get this sale or not. Like I had to just learn how to just think on my feet and figure out what it is that the other person wants.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm doing here with this podcast. I don't know how to make a flipping podcast. You know what I mean? I'm figuring this out as I go, and it's like I think, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do believe that I'm gonna be a good, podcast host, but the truth is that I have to learn how to do it. I have to keep on doing it until I learn, oh, well, I should probably make some notes on what we're gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? And know where so we have, good entertaining stuff to talk about.
I mean, the truth is there's room for improvement.
Yeah.
And that allows you to get there. So the truth set you free? Is that what you're saying? There it is. There it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I got you. I followed. I dig it.
I think that's a good place to end. You have anything else to add?
No, man.
No? Okay.
Fresh out.
That's a G. I mean, it's been long enough. You've gotten to work.
Yeah. If you didn't get anything, then you're lying to yourself.